I have spent literally years on this channel shitting on Discord and also shitting on proprietary software, that being any software that is closed source rather than open source, and therefore doesn't let you see all of the spooky stuff that it's doing behind the scenes with your data, information, and especially private chats, as we're talking about a chatting app. Fuck Discord. Seriously, fuck Discord. There is an article by a NeoCities account which specifically focuses on spyware that goes into great detail about all of the spookiness going on with that application. And if you're looking to have secure conversations, or really any conversations, it is not a good platform to use. But this is not going to be another video of me reiterating the same points that I have made against proprietary software, against spyware, and also against the addicting structure of Discord servers. Because let's be real here, the way Discord is structured is in a similar way to social media like Twitter and Facebook to keep you on it as long as possible. That's how it's structured. And I absolutely hate the aesthetics of it, the UI, and the way that it's built, because I feel as though the software is manipulating me, rather than me manipulating it for my ends. If you were to look at something like IRC, it's extremely plain, it's white text on a black background, and you jump into the rooms that you want to talk in with your friends or one-on-one with your friend, and that's it. Very simple, to the point, it just works. Discord has all of this extra shit going on with it that is manipulative and, frankly, spooky. And I've explained in many, many videos why I'm not a fan of it for all of those reasons. But I want to talk about why I oppose using Discord Nitro in particular, because in the same way that I oppose the structure of Discord servers, and I find them to be generally manipulative in terms of how you have these notifications coming on, even when they're not coming on, like you can see the little red box around your Discord application for servers that have had messages just posted in them. And because there's these rapid fire messages happening all the time, like, it's built in such a way as to cause you to be tempted to always be looking at them, the various channels, to see what's going on with everybody else who's in these servers. Especially the bigger a server gets, the more of that you're going to get. But if you get Discord Nitro, it's like you have a financial investment in the application, which is only going to make the process of leaving it even harder, because once you've dumped money into it, even if you cancel your prescription, you're still going to think, well, I spent money on this at one point, does that mean I'm just going to have to accept the loss on this? Or am I going to stay on here and have it hoard up more of my time, which is infinitely more valuable than however much money I wasted on this subscription at one point? Of course, I just told you the answer that I think is true, but in your mind's eye and in the pit of emotions that is our brain and heart, it's not always that simple. And especially with these addictive apps, it's not always going to be that simple. And so I think putting money down on it at all is going to make it harder for you to accept the loss if you, for one, intend on cutting down your usage. Forget abandoning it. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, because I think abandoning it would ultimately be good. But even just cutting down your usage, you're going to be using it all the time, because why would you put that money into it if you weren't going to use it all the time? It's like it guilts you into using it even more, because now you have a financial investment. It makes you even more invested in communities that you might not even particularly care about, simply because you put money down on this thing. And for me, as a champion of free software, and someone who would advocate for using a open source client like, for example, Matrix, that's also encrypted, which Discord is not, this is a huge problem to me. Because, of course, I'm going to use Discord in a limited fashion to speak to the people who I know who do not use Element or refuse to use Element for some reason. And I'm going to be on there for strictly that reason. But if I were to get a Discord Nitro subscription, not only would I be supporting a business model and a type of software that I morally oppose, I would also be making myself more invested in this application that I want to use as little as possible in the people who own this country. I'm talking about the real owners, not the government. Those people want you to be uneducated. They want you to be like me. They want you to not know anything about what you're talking about. They want you to be stupid. They want you to be sedated because then you won't rebel against them. And the problem is that the reason why people are so anti-education is not because education is in itself a bad thing. The reason people are anti-education is because the way that education is done in the United States is to control you. It's not to turn you into a smart and successful individual, it's to control you.